coming up at the start of the single track of Mount Hough. This is the Mount Hough start of the trail. I'm not clearing this. See? Start of Mount Hough trail. Yep. This is what I'm talking about. This is gonna be way more fun than that fire road. Pedal plant power. Finally climbed to the top Mount Hough trail. Did the fire road all the way up yesterday. And I'll post a separate video on that and some more of Mount Hough. And that Crystal Lake, which I don't really know if it should be considered a lake. It's right down here. I'm not gonna go to a lookout point. I'll post a picture. Top of Mount Hough trail. I just climbed all the way up, almost 3,600 feet. Yesterday, I climbed to the top and bottom, starting from the four-way stoplight town of all the fire road. Today is Mount Hough trail. Here we go. Full descent. Took me from the car 11.3 miles to get up here from the creek, and we're at 7,000 feet up. There's a lookout tower up there that I rode up to yesterday. I'll post all that in a separate video, but today this is just gonna be the full bombing of Mount Hough trail. There's gonna be a lot of switchbacks right here. I got to know the trail coming on the way up. Been having a little bit of technical difficulties. My rear brake is like pulling in quite a bit. I need to get some new tension cables. This bike's it's mountain bike, my Specialized camber expert. It's due for some maintenance. My 2017 camber. I'm kind of having trouble clipping back in. One of my screws came loose in my clip. Hopefully that's not a problem on the way down. What's happening to both mountain bike cleats. See right here in this berm, I have to put my leg out, clip back in. Shoo! All right. You don't really need to get on clips right there. I'm not really used to berms. Just kind of hoping to see a bear or a chupacabra asustado or a Bigfoot. You eat babies. Or a jackalope, the Joey the jackalope. Not totally out of the clear of climbing a wee bit. On the way down. Enough already. Or a unicorn. So I gotta ride its Rainbow Road.
That'd be so sick.
This part is not much of a downhill. Well, there were little parts, but I got some jumps on the way up and some downhill, so that kind of makes sense. Here we go. Nice jump. All right, starting to feel a little bit. I haven't been doing a ton of mountain biking this year. I've put back the GoPro on the chesty as much as I can, possibly far back, because it is like, whoa, that would have been jump. It keeps pointing to the ground. So if this doesn't work today, this chesty is just straight garbage. This thing is just footage of the ground the whole time, not forward. I'm writing a scathing review. Excuse me, I'd like to talk to your manager. Actually. For anybody who can't climb up Mount Hough or the Fire Road, which is, I think, easier, even though it's more elevation, I think it is. Maybe if you can't handle the 200 feet of climbing you might get coming down this, maybe you'll have to get a wimpy e-bike. Might as well just buy a motorcycle at that point and pull a throttle. You're not really doing anything. Might as well just get a scooter.
Like some e-dweeb.
Pretty pooped. Oh, yeah, this part of the trail is blocked off by that tree. Clipped in, there you go. Oh. Oh, okay, this way. I huff and I puff. Mount Hough. So far the brakes are holding up. All right, come on. So altogether, this should be a 23-mile ride. Yesterday was about rounding up to 4,600 feet elevation gain. That was over 27 miles. I'll post that ride. Probably do an overlay right now, and then I'll put that in the video tomorrow as well to go with the rest of Quincy adventuring. I can actually pedal right here. Yeah, but you're pretty high up too in elevation, so if you're riding an e-bike, maybe get yourself a you have to get yourself a oxygen tank as well, oxygen mask, as if you were on Mount Everest. I know it's hard. It ain't right. What's wrong? Here we go. This is fun. Man, maybe I do need a mountain bike more. Oh, that was fun. Oh, these jumps are so sick. This is just the kind of fun. Oh, you cannot get anywhere else. Like, that climb is so worth it now. Like, these jumps are so sick. This is what I've been wanting. I'm so glad I did this trail today, because I almost didn't. Oh no, my right brake is like giving out. All that climbing, my calves are getting real sore right now. And my hands too. All right. Oh. All right, recover. Sit down a little bit. When you're training a lot and climbing a lot and running a lot, these downhills are harder than they look. See if I can pedal right here. All right, I can pedal through here. More than enough resistance. Oh. Oh, watch out for loose branches. I saw that rock. I actually didn't want to jump that very hard. That was kind of sketch to me. Maybe this one. The rear end popped up too much.
I've already outlined this before in previous videos, But every time you hear that beep
Let's see how much more.
while riding and catching air, it is the Garmin telling me nice jump and giving me the statistics for those said jumps.
I can see why people recommend this trail. Mount Hough. Now that I've done the best trail in Quincy, I mean, I guess it would be worth coming back here. Down by the Cascade Trails at the end of Mount Hough, on the other side of the river creek, is the second most popular set of trails. So there's a lot more than just Mount Hough here to come back for, but Quincy is pretty small. All right, this is back on the fire road. This is the road I did yesterday. I did the whole thing up and down. We're only on this for a little bit. And then we get back on the trail to the right up here. The fire road, I think it's called like Mount Hough Crystal Lake or something like that. All right, let's get a mosey on. Spin it to win it. To the right, that was Tollgate Trail. You want to just stay on Mount Hough. It's easy for me to follow back to the car because I have the trail marker on my Garmin cycling computer. I'm just kind of following that just to make extra sure you don't get lost out here. I'm gonna assume, from what I remember, that back there, that first section, is the most fun. I'm gonna lose my shoe a little bit. Both feet have been swelling. My right foot, more so since my last marathon in Humboldt Avenue of the Giants. But I'm getting that checked out. X-ray soonish. All right, where's the downhill? Here we go. If you're super skilled on the downhill, that is what you're gonna love right there. Oops, wrong gear. I'm gonna put some watts down right here. Change gears. I'm pretty dead. Oh. All right, out of the saddle. Oh. Luckily, it's really cool up here, especially as we get closer to sunset. GoPro ain't burning up. He's quintuplet shifting. No way. I was sicker. I was so sicker. Yeah, it's 10 speed. It's 11 speed. Got the big dog in the front. Slap it in the big dog, might throw it in the gutter. Give it a real crack. It's a real rip of a day out. CTFU. Carb the fuck up. Carbs for the win. Little baby trees. Whoa. My suspension is really bouncy. It's not even all the way loose. It's not even fully loosened. This whole bike is just in need of work. I'm dead. All right, back on the fire road. And then across the fire road. Let's see, back to Mount Hough Trail. Here we go. Getting towards the bottom. My right knee is really gonna work out. Hopefully you can see that view. It's crazy. You can see all of the Quincy. I mean, it's not hard to see all of it. It's not terribly rocky on this bottom section of Hough Trail, but it's not great either. But this is pretty doable for anyone of all skill levels, people of all skill levels. You can kind of just choose how much you want to get crazy with it. I'm pretty spent, so I feel like my calf is gonna burst. I'm trying to like recover and ride downhill at the same time. Whew. That was fun. Sit down, take a breather. Cross Fire Road again. Sometimes there's cars around here, so yield to uphill. Actually, I was climbing and I was yielding to people. Oh yeah. Remember, I climbed up all this. Some of these climbs, these steep pitches. Whoa! I am very proud of myself for clearing. Because I really had to get my body weight over. Oh! Oh my God, all right. The handlebar to stay balanced. Like, I got myself over some really tough climbs up here. This is one of the absolute most difficult climbs I've ever done, which is saying a lot.
Must have that dog in them, or woof.
I mean, like, ranking wise, my toughest climbs, I'm gonna have to make a video on that. But I'm looking at Mineral King Road. It's the largest elevation gained climb you can get in California, at least. I know it's over 7,000 feet straight up. I think the largest climb you can do in America is like in the Big Island, Hawaii. It's over 10,000 feet gained.
Or a continuous straight shot climb.
That's what I really want to do. Whoa, look at that view. Oh, whoa, the side cliff. This is gonna sink my heart a little bit. I'm not like terrified of heights or anything, but it still gets me that sinking feeling. Look at that. We're still pretty far up. All right. Yeah, if you go on the main like fire road up, you'll see trucks and cars and stuff go up there. You have to have like, pretty much should have all-wheel drive, and you want some clearance. Like my car would not be anywhere close to ideal for that. So So you'll see vehicles on your way up and down. Well, mostly on your way up, because like if you just take the fire road down like I did yesterday, I think you're going to be faster than the vehicles on the downhill. But you'd be lucky to get your bike in the air at all going down there if you go the fire road way. It would be really hard to jump the bike. Like I didn't get one jump, I didn't clear anything as far as jumping. Ugh. It really is fun being able to experience not being like closed-minded, and being able to experience running road, running trail, cycling road, and cycling trail. They all offer so many different things, so many benefits and de-stressors, and they're all so much fun in like different ways. Don't make me choose between my children. If I really had to choose though, I'd probably have to say road bike. You could just do way more as far as like top speeds and traveling the furthest. I thought about it. It was too soon. I hear the river. I want to do. I don't know if I'm gonna mountain bike again tomorrow. I might just end up doing a run. I need to do a tempo run for my training, but I don't really know how to do that around here. Like while I'm here, I might as well try to enjoy the trails, do a trail run. Oh, it gets a little fun right here. If only the whole thing was like this. And the jumps and everything else, like the fun parts. Go for it. Oh, front end dipped too much. That was a not good jump. Did not maximize profit. And then straight is something, something berry trail. Can't remember. This is the end of Hough Trail. Whoa. Got a little excited, got me a little wet. I was hurting for a squirt and geeking for a leaking. Splish splash. Oh, what am I doing? This is the very end of it. Hit it. No more jumps, I don't think. That's all she wrote. Over the train tracks. All right, hopefully I can clear it. Oh, no, I'm not gonna clear that. See? This is just a really tiny like section, like not like a tenth of a mile. Just connects back to the road. Doesn't fully count. And that's it. That's Mount Hough. No hands. I'll try to get some footage of this river tomorrow.